Welcome to Wardens of the Weave, everybody. Today we're going to be going and doing... Here, let me actually just get this started real quick. I want to get Kick started and YouTube started here. It might cause problems with dropping frames, but, you know, well, that's whatever. Alright, so welcome to Wardens of the Weave. Today we're going to be doing some entrance into the tomb here. For Heracles, Ross, and Sister Maribel, although Sister Maribel is going to be taking a huge backseat because I don't necessarily reveal her particular thing until after it's all said and done. So, with that said, I'm not going to be doing a session summary this time around, just that they've entered the tomb, they spoke with Rommel Draxon, and they are now facing shadow versions of themselves. So, with that, I guess before we get started, do you have any questions at all about what's going to happen?
Good.
Okay. All right, and let's remove Rommel Draxon because I don't, I don't think you can handle him. All right, and then let's go ahead and roll initiative. Okay, let me go ahead and pull up Sister Mirabel's thing here. Actually, I probably don't even need to run Sister Mirabel's stuff, but... Still, lets me put it into the order here. Okay. Alright, so we'll go ahead and start off combat. A. Heracles. Your shadow is going to look at you and it's going to immediately run forward and take 2 swings at you. And let me open up your character sheet because I got to use your character sheet for this. Okay. 2 swings of the greatsword. The 21 and a 12. I think only one of those hits. Alright.
Yeah.
And as the blade passes through you, you take 8 psychic damage.
Okay.
Alright. And then it'll immediately take an action surge and swing twice again. I don't think a 15 hits you, but a 19 does. It deals 13 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And then it'll end its turn.
I guess I'm gonna activate the gauntlets that it gave me in order to make my sword magical. And then I'm gonna swing.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna use Fighting Spirit to give myself 5 temporary hit points.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright. On this first strike, the blade seems to pass through this version of you. It doesn't seem like it connects or does any damage.
Even the fire damage?
It does nothing. It seems entirely unaffected and it does not care that you struck it.
Ross and Sister Maribel then.
Okay. Are you walking away from it?
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to go ahead and take its opportunity attack.
Alright.
With the 24 to hit, dealing 12 psychic damage. Alright. Anything else you're doing with your turn?
I guess I'm gonna second wind.
Alright. And let me know when you're ready to move on.
11. That's 11 hit points. Yeah.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Alright. Sister Mirabelle is going to cast a spell here. She will cast... she'll go ahead and cast Sacred Flame. And it succeeds. So, that will be... Sister Maribel is going to stand behind you here. And then B is going to step forward and cast Silence. Forcing the whole space into absolute silence. And it will end its turn. C then is going to see. Do your spells, are they vocal components or no?
Yes.
They do require vocal components. Okay. Well, it's just gonna run up to you and punch you.
Okay.
It probably misses.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. And now it's your turn.
Well, I would ask why we're fighting our shadows, but I can't. So I'm going to like try and grapple my my shadow.
Okay.
So that's just an unarmed strike, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. If you just want to use an unarmed strike.
Okay. That ain't doing nothing.
Yeah. As you like try to reach forward, like you notice your fingers just like pass through it. This seems and feels incorporeal, but as you're touching it, you just get this sense of overwhelming grief and agony.
Can I do any like sort of insight?
Sure, you can do an insight check if you want.
I'd be like an insight into myself, I guess. Let's see. Here we go. 17.
You get the sense that it is trying to impose feelings, and memories onto you.
Okay. Interesting.
We're gonna go back up.
That's all I got.
A is gonna come around to here, and it's gonna go ahead and take 2 swings at Heracles. .24 to hit, and a 20 to hit.
I'm gonna give it disadvantage using lucky.
Okay. So on one of the attacks, it got a nat 1. So it will take 1d4 embarrassment damage. So the... I'll say you'll... Yes, I'll just give you the lower of the damage roll. So you take 5 psychic damage. And then that will be its turn.
Use the fighting spirit again. Myself 5 HP. Trying to think how to attack it if magical attacks don't work. Think. Are we just gonna... I'm gonna try and grapple Ross's shadow.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a...
As you try to touch Ross's shadow, your hands just pass through it. It doesn't work.
Alright. I think I have one attack. Or does grappling count as both my attacks?
Grappling counts as your full action.
Okay. That's my turn then.
Alright, Sister Mirabelle, realizing she can't cast spells like this, is going to instead run up and try to smack B in the face with her mace here. And it misses. B is going to return the favor and attack with its mace. And it's going to hit, dealing 4 psychic damage to her. And then Ross is going to try to punch you again.
Okay.
It misses.
Actually, if you want to redo that turn, I did not see that I have Ice Knife, which is only somatic in material.
Oh.
And Rhyme's Binding Ice is also somatic in material. So if you want to cast one of those,
Okay.
totally down.
It'll cast Ice Knife then. It's still going to miss.
Yeah, I made sure to look, and I was like, oh, sorry.
So it's Ice Knife and what else?
Rhyme's Binding Ice.
Is that a second level spell? There it is.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Alright.
It's now your turn.
Okay. Oh, I can't see how big the area of silence is. Do you...
It's 120 feet, so it's wider than this.
Oh, everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Okay.
The whole space is occupied.
Oh, great. Okay. So I can't talk or anything. Alright. I guess I'll go for a lucky grapple. I just, I can't do much else. Yeah. So, another unarmed strike. I forgot to roll with advantage, so 1 second. A 19.
Yep. Unfortunately, you still just continue to pass through this thing. It's... Okay. And for the start of this turn... No, wrong shape. this is going to... You're going to see a black thing of shadow flash out. And it's going to hit all three of you. And each of you are going to take 1 psychic damage.
Ouch.
And then it's going to swing twice at Heracles. Oopsies. That was damage, not... 16 does not hit. Nat 1 does not hit, so it's going to take 1d4 embarrassment damage. It's hurting itself more than it's hurting you. Alright. And that'll be its turn.
Heracles is going to wisen up to the fact that he can't hurt the thing even with magical weapons or the gauntlets that Malia gave him. So he's gonna take the dodge action.
Okay.
And that'll be my full turn, I think. Yeah.
Alright. Sister Maribel's going to do a check here. And she's going to just kneel down. And that's it. B is also going to emanate a shadow. And Sister Maribel is going to get hit for 1. And then it's going to auto crit because Sister Maribel's not trying to dodge and is letting it hit for 10 total points of damage, of psychic damage. C now is going to flash, and Heracles and Ross, you both take 1 psychic damage. And then this one's gonna go over here, like, you know, just kind of step like this, and with the spell of Rhymes Binding Ice, it's gonna shoot out a cone to hit Heracles and Ross here. So I need you two to make a con save.
Alright.
DC is 15. So Heracles, you fail. You take 15.
I'm gonna use one of my lucky points.
So Ross, you only take half damage unless you take even half to that. I don't know how you're affected by ice, ice cold.
Yeah, I'm not there yet, but yes, I will take the, what is it, round down or up?
Well, it's 7 total because the damage was 14, so it's 7.
Okay.
And
How much damage was it? Half? 7?
It's halved down to 7.
Alright, yeah. 7.
Okay.
Alright.
And it's now Ross's turn.
Ross will look over at Sister Maribel, and like think back to some words said by the strange person that was here that everyone else seems to know, and he's just gonna follow suit and also kneel down.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. This guy is going to flash again. And this time, you're going to take 2 psychic damage. And then it's going to make 2 strikes on Heracles here.
At disadvantage, right? Because of dodge.
Okay. Here, let me roll a second time for this one. Alright, so the first one misses. The second one, 19 hits. As you take 14 psychic damage. Alright, and that'll be its turn.
What kind of check would I have to make to understand what the other two are doing?
Intelligence.
All right, all right. I got an 18.
Alright, they seem to have willingly given up, not, because it's, based off of what's been said already, you can presume that because you were promised you weren't going to die, that whatever this is, and the fact that you're not hitting, you're not doing anything to them, you're not meant to beat them at this point in time.
She's gonna. I guess he's gonna follow through with what the others are doing.
Okay. I'm assuming you end your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Sister Maribel will just forego her turn. And is going to take crit damage from the mace. And that's going to knock her out. And you're going to see that as Sister Maribel falls, this shadow of hers is going to stand over her, and then it's going to dissipate and then enter into her and disappear. And then C, I'm going to, because you are allowing it to hit you, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to do crit damage with the ice knife here. For 6 total of psychic damage. And and Heracles and Ross, you both take 2 psychic damage when this thing flashes again.
Right.
I'm gonna pass my turn.
Alright. Then another flash from A here. And you're going to take 4 points of psychic damage, the both of you. And then I'm assuming you're letting it hit you, Heracles?
Yeah. I guess it's gonna knock me out since I'm letting it hit me.
Well, yeah, it'll take 2 swings, so 15 plus
Somehow that crit didn't knock me out.
20. Yeah, so grand total 29 with its strikes of psychic damage.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm knocked out.
Okay. Alright. And it is going to also disappear inside of Heracles as he falls. And Ross, you're going to take another 4 damage.
Okay.
And then crit damage here. Just let's see if it knocks you out this time. 6 more psychic damage, which I think does do the job.
On the money.
Alright. And with that, as you fall, you feel yourselves swimming in darkness for some time. And do you want these to be private, or do you care if I say it openly with both of you present?
I'm fine with whatever.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Alright, so we'll go ahead and start off with... Let's start off with Ross. You open your eyes. It's the evening time in Stone Call. The rain is coming down. The sunlight is faded off. There's like a little bit of like lingering light, but ultimately it's raining. And you see that you're running. The various puddles stepping through, soaking into your shoes, your pants, and you're holding on to Nalia's hand as you have a loaf of bread tucked underneath your arm. And in the distance, you can hear bells, thunder, shouts of guards, and there are some guards chasing you, and you realize where you are. You're sometime in the past. And as you turn around, you're going to see the guards say, "You there, slum scum! Get those thieves!" And the guards are continuously chasing you. And if you want to interact with these scenes, feel free. I'm going to be giving you guys opportunistic silences, and if you choose to interact, go for it.
I'll probably just keep running.
Okay. As you round the next corner, you're going to run into a couple of guards, and they're going to grab onto Nalia, and they're going to start, they're going to put her in some shackles, and they're going to begin to drag her away. And one of them is going to try to reach to grab you.
Russ would try and slip past the guard after him and attack the guard taking Nalia.
Okay. And as you're trying to attack the guard, you're gonna feel a painful hit strike the back of your neck, and you're gonna fall down onto the ground, onto this cobblestone road. Just absolutely drenched as she is dragged off, crying and screaming for help. But these guards are just laying into you and beating down on you. And you hear them begin to laugh.
I don't think I could say anything.
Okay. And as they laugh, you're going to hear their laughs turn more metallic. Their armor begins to melt into shadow, and lanterns change from the comforting orange and red to a blue and black. And you see the guards' faces contort and twist into these shadow beings. And instead of clubs and weapons and fists, it's now claws and teeth shredding into you, biting into you.
Russ would try and crawl away, to get away from these attacks.
Yeah, and as you begin to run, they just continue to follow you. And Stone Call changes. It's now seemingly a maze. What roads you used to remember now seem out of place, out of position. Everything seems wrong, like it's a labyrinth of some sort. And these shadows continuously chase you, and if they ever do catch up, they continuously strike at you. Are you going to fight back?
I'd try to round a corner and take them by surprise, I think.
Okay. So you go around a corner, and then you prepare, and as you come back around and attack with presumably your ice spells, you notice that these shadows seem to dissipate really, really fast, fracturing and splintering and falling to the side. But as they fall, you see them begin to grow again. And it seems as though this is going to be a never-ending fight.
As they seem to like regrow, uh, Ross will just ask, "What do you want from me?"
They won't respond, and they will continue to attack. Which I presume you'll just simply keep beating them down.
Yeah.
And as the assault continues, while you never seem to fatigue, it seems as though this fight never ends. Time dilating from minutes to hours to days to weeks to months. And as this time passes, it just seems like it goes on forever. Until eventually, you blink and you find yourself somewhere else, out in the fields of Stonecall. You look around you, and you see the charred remains of what once were the Thornsguard that attacked you. Each member of your party in different areas, tending to wounds, digging through things.
I guess I'll try and get the attention of one of them.
Alright. I'll say you walk up to Heracles, and he's going to turn around and look at you with this incredulous look. You didn't even bleed, did you?
What do you mean?
You enjoyed this. You enjoyed watching us suffer.
Heracles, what are you talking about?
And you'll see Malia look at you, and you don't know what it means to be a party. You don't belong with us. And the sentiment is going to begin to echo across each member of the party as they begin to surround you.
Ross is just kind of speechless.
Alright. And as they are all fomenting, you're going to see one of them draw a blade and then strike at you. Each one in turn is going to begin to attack you, one at a time. And as they do, you'll see their forms ripple and begin to darken into their own shadowy forms. You were never one of us. You will never be one of us.
I've never been one of anything. But that won't ever stop me.
And they will continue to attack unless, are you going to fight back?
No.
They will continue to beat you. Stabbing you, punching you, kicking you, shooting you, casting magic on you. And this betrayal simply continues. Once again, for a similar duration as before, what feels to be months. When suddenly, as you anticipate a sword coming down, you hear a clack as if a light has just gone out, and you open your eyes, and you're sitting in this vast amphitheater of glass and ivory, surrounded by faceless individuals. There's a cold starlight spotlight on the stage, and you see Nalia wearing an elaborate gown, her fingertips bleeding on a silver lyre. Crying silently.
Slowly, Ross is going to like trudge up and try to get her attention, like to comfort her and to ask what is happening.
And she's gonna look up at you, and as she tries to speak, no sound comes out. And you begin to hear a click, click, click of heels as this elaborate archfey enters onto the stage. And when she speaks, you hear Nalia's voice. She sang of you, little frostling. Would you like it back? And she's going to begin to chuckle as she extends her hand to you. And you're going to see a ripple of white vines coating her arm beginning to stretch forward.
I'm going to attack.
And as you reach out to attack, these vines are going to sprawl up you and drag you down to your knees. Such an ignorant little whelp. I only needed one small thing from you, that you would promise to never forgive yourself. The theater expands, roots shooting towards the sky. The faceless audience petrifying as these vines begin to grow thorns, paralyzing everything in its way. And she'll say, "You wanted to rise from nothing, Ross. Now you'll never fall again." And as everything begins to go dark, you wake to find yourself in a vast gray expanse, surrounded by flames, facing your shadow once again. Roll for initiative. Alright, you're starting. And oh, by the way, go ahead and hit the long rest button, by the way. Heracles, okay. You too. Go ahead and hit the long rest button.
Alright.
Okay, cool. I'm going to call out to my shadow to see if they'll respond.
It doesn't seem to respond. It just simply looks like you, and it looks like wants to attack you, based off your passive insight and perception.
Yeah, this is getting old for Ross. He's confused and really doesn't know what to do. So he's just gonna throw away a sorcerer's burst at the shadow.
Okay. Okay, that'll hit. Roll damage. All right. And you can see that with your attacks now seem to be making a difference. It seems like it actually harms this one.
Okay.
It's going to look at you. Oh, go ahead. You go ahead.
I'm gonna use my seeing that it took damage or seemed to be harmed from it. I'm going to use my bonus action to trigger innate sorcery.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. It's going to go ahead and throw a chromatic orb at you here. It's going to miss.
All right.
And that'll be its turn.
Alright. I believe I will return in kind with a second level chromatic orb. At advantage. Okay. Right. 23.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Alright. $25.
All right. Okay.
I got 2 max. Wow.
All right. Well,
Bro's cooking his shadow.
it's also going to go ahead and return. It's going to use Metamagic twin spell to cast Shatter, which I believe you're within 60 feet here. Yeah, you are within 60 feet. Yeah, it's going to cast Shatter. So I need you to make a con save. And because it's running with the meta magic, I believe it's going to be an additional D8. So, oof, that's rough.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, so also 25, and then unless you do save, which you didn't save. So yeah, 25.
Damn, it's neck and neck.
Okay. Well, if that's the end of its turn, I'm going to throw another second level chromatic orb then.
Okay. Yep, that'll hit.
15. All right. $20. Holy crap.
3 4s. All right, and it's still up. It's looking really hurt, but it's still up.
Okay. I'll use my bonus action this turn to drink a health potion, I guess.
I will say that you can't actually use health potions for these. So if you do fail this fight, you can come back and revisit it, but you can't use health potions for this.
Okay, I see.
Okay.
Alright,
But I will be nice to you. I'm going to have it use Ice Knife.
well, I have another bonus. Well, I can
Oh.
only cast one spell a turn, right?
I mean, unless you do, I think, Quicken Spell.
Yeah, I don't have a Quicken Spell, I don't think.
No, you got Meta Magic Quicken Spell.
Oh, you're right. Okay, yeah, I'll use... I mean, I have a bonus action spell already. I don't know if I need to... I don't know how magic actions work.
So the
I
Quicken
don't know if I
Spell
can
lets you
cast it.
use a spell that would normally take a full action to be used as a bonus action, I believe. So when you cast a spell with a casting time of an action, you can spend 2 sorcery points to change the casting time to a bonus action for this casting. You can't modify a spell this way if you already cast a level 1+ spell on the current turn, nor can you cast a
Yeah, so
level
I
1+ spell on the current turn after modifying a spell in this way. But you can cast a cantrip.
Okay, that's true. I mean, I could cast Dragon's Breath here. It's a deck save.
Okay, is it gonna hit it? And it's like, are you in range?
Let's see.
Because you're like 50
Oh,
feet away.
Probably not. Yeah, probably not.
You'd have to get close. What's
yeah.
the distance for it?
15 feet.
Yeah, it's probably not gonna work. But
Okay. Yeah, I'll use a. Let's see. I'll just do a sorcerer's burst, I think.
okay.
Well, would I be able to do that if I already cast a spell?
Well, like, I mean, I've technically already had it take its turn and it missed. Like, Ice Knife got a 17. Your AC is 20.
Okay.
So
maybe just
it would be your
start
turn
my
again.
turn again?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Sorry to slow this down. Yeah, I'll just throw another chromatic orb then. Two seconds.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
25. I have gotten an 8 in every single one. Holy crap.
Yep. And as you hit it with this chromatic orb, it's going to fall. And like watching it, you're gonna see it begin to dissolve into the fog at your feet, and the lights will dim until darkness takes you again.
Okay.
Alright. Now, let's move over to Heracles. After drifting in the darkness for a good long time, you wake up and you find that you've been tending to your fields. The golden sunlight beaming down over your village. The smell of wheat, you can hear children laughing in the distance. You're back home.
Heracles is probably going to continue eating the. He's probably planting like something like cabbage or some other type of vegetable. Maybe carrots. Wait, no. Do you see carrots?
Sure, do you think there could be carrots?
Yeah.
You're planting some heirloom carrots.
Yeah.
And as you work, the golden sunlight is going to fade into, into sunset. And you're going to begin to smell this smoky metallic scent. The wind shifting as if the wind bending the wheat stalks. And you're going to begin to hear screams.
He's gonna look in the direction of the screams and he's gonna sniff the air and he's gonna run towards his house.
And as you try to run, black tar-like hands burst from the ground around you, gripping your arms and legs and pulling you back. As whispers fill your mind. You can't protect them.
Heracles probably starts screaming so that he can drown out any voice, and he just starts pushing harder in order to try and get there.
And as
Like an
you
adrenaline rush,
as
basically.
you break out of these holds, you tear free, the ground shattering under your strength, and you begin to run faster. And as you arrive back, the village is engulfed in flames, houses in ruin. The fields are beginning to burn. The villagers, your friends, your wife, lay dead. And
He's going. Oh,
go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say he's gonna rush over to like his wife's corpse and try and figure out what killed her. Like if the fire killed her, or if he can still resuscitate her.
No, it looks as though she was cut down by. The pattern looks similar to bandits you fought before. And her eyes are going to shoot open, except instead of having irises and pupils, it's just blank white eyes. And she's going to ask in this contorted voice, "Where were you, Heracles?"
Well, without telling I mean, no, you're a demon possessing my wife. You're not real.
Do you not love me? And you're going to hear these sickening sounds as the bodies that litter the village begin to snap and crack as they rise again. Their skin crystallizing into obsidian husks. Where were you, Heracles?
He's going to stand up and he's gonna immediately run and try and find his kids.
And these now shadow-born villagers continue to chase you. The flames of the village becoming hotter and higher with each step. You return home, you find that your house has been engulfed in flames. Whether your children are dead or not, you don't know. You don't know where they are.
Probably gonna jump through one of the windows to get into the house faster.
The flames lick at your skin as you begin to explore the house. You go to their rooms, you go to your room, you look under every bit of furniture as your flesh is just burning and peeling in pain. They are not here.
He's going to look at a photo that he keeps in his pocket as it begins to burn away, and he's going to have like this almost supernatural burst of second wind, not like literal second wind, but like, you know what I mean. And he's going to jump out of the house in order to make it back to the backyard. I'm assuming would be.
All right. And as you go into this backyard, you find that your house has been surrounded by these shadowy zombies that are now running to attack you.
Heracles probably holds up his shield that he got from. Yeah. Probably holds up his shield in a blocking position.
Yep. And they are thronging you. They're surrounding you. Punching, biting, grabbing. If they get their hands on like a pitchfork, they'll just poke you with the pitchfork.
Heracles is not going to surrender to the pain, to grief, basically, and he continues to rise back up and try to move through them to find his kids.
So you're not going to fight back, is what you're saying.
Yeah. He's not going to attack any of these people that he once considered his friends and his family. He's not gonna make himself into a murderer.
Alright. So, as you're wandering about, looking for your children, all of your efforts, you're not able to find them anywhere. You're constantly being pursued, attacked, thronged by these shadowy figures. Time dilating. Minutes to hours, hours to days, days to weeks, and weeks to months. This never-ending battle of trying to protect your friends from harm while simultaneously looking for your children. Ultimately fruitless. And you blink and you find yourself in a familiar space again. At this claustrophobic, abandoned mine, holding a torch. You can't see into the darkness. The stale air and the scent of iron and blood. There's flickering torchlight. This is where you went to go capture Darvis. And you hear this echo of infernal words that you don't understand. But this pitch darkness overtakes you. Alright. Are you going to do anything, or are you just simply waiting?
So the darkness overtakes me, and
Yep.
I guess he waits.
Okay. You hear footsteps begin to approach you, circling around you. Then you feel the first cut. An invisible slash as a metallic taste fills your mouth. And then there are more slashes. You don't know where these strikes are coming from.
Heracles is probably going to back into a wall.
Okay. And if they do keep striking at you until you do eventually fall. And when the light returns, your party just now surrounds you, their own weapons drawn. Why did we bring him again? Can't even see in the dark. One of them will look down at you. You're no hero. Why are you even with us?
I am a hero.
No hero I've ever heard of. Should probably just lay there and die.
An unsung hero is the best hero that's ever been created.
If you say so. Well, let's just allow you to stay unsung again, shall we? And you're gonna see Garethon raise a dagger. And you'll see everybody's skin shimmer into blackness as they turn into shadow versions of themselves. Dripping like oil. Okay, go ahead.
Probably going to hold his shield out in front of himself and just charge forward to try and like get out of the surrounding him.
All right. Well, they'll continue to pursue you, and they'll continue to strike at you and attack you. And they're going to pursue you endlessly. Are you going to fight back at all?
No, he doesn't hurt innocent people.
Okay. Well, as they continue to try to attack you and pursue you, they're going to be jaunting and jeering, mocking you, attacking you, criticizing you, insulting you. Once again, the time flows different.
Yeah.
Months, or what feels like months, pass again. And this endless gauntlet wears down into you. And as you enter a darkened space within this mine and emerge on the other side, you find yourself in this blinding white void. The ground and the sky are both indistinguishable. And as you look around, you find that you're surrounded by this ring of portals showing alternate realities. And standing in the center is a faceless attendant wearing white robes. Seemingly looking at you.
Excuse me, sir. Are you God?
It's gonna tilt its head.
Like the you know, how do I explain to God? Like you're omnipotent, that kind of thing.
It's going to tilt its head again. It doesn't seem to understand what you're saying. Or if it does, it's not responding in any way.
He tries to talk to it again in Giant or like in Elvish.
It doesn't know what you're saying, or it doesn't respond.
Oh.
But
Sorry. He walks over to it and examines him, basically.
it looks to
Trying figure
be
out how to communicate with him.
a humanoid. No hair, perfectly white skin, pearl robes. Its hands have 4 fingers. It doesn't seem to have any facial features whatsoever.
Like a light bulb.
Kind of, yeah. Except, you know, there's like small indentations where they should be.
Oh, so like Silence from Doctor Who.
You think more like, yeah, it's just, I guess something like that. but smoother, not super wrinkled,
Okay.
and just like
Uh,
pure white. And
Probably gonna extend his hand to shake the
it
creature's
won't
hand.
move. But
Oh, okay.
I'll draw your attention back to the surrounding portals.
You're gonna look at the portals.
Okay. You look through each of these different portals and you see countless versions of yourself. A farmer, a soldier, a dead hero, a tyrant, and then you see one that looks to be your home. Your village is visible. Ruined, buried in crystalline sand under a frozen sun.
He's gonna examine the one where he's dead.
It looks to be just a vision of yourself from a reality where you had died.
He tests out like if he can move his hand through the portal or not.
As you try to, reach into the portal, it is as if the air resists you're moving forward. It's not impossible to move into it, but as you try to, you're going to see the attendant begin to convulse a little bit, and you'll hear some tapping.
Oh, he's probably gonna stop then, if it's causing someone pain. He goes to check on the attendant, and he's probably gonna check if he has his bag with him. He's probably gonna find out he does not have any health potions, but he tries his best to help him anyway.
It doesn't seem as if this, whatever this is, needs any help. It doesn't seem as though it is actually injured.
Okay. Wait, did the tapping sound come from him or something?
Yeah, it came from him.
Okay. Probably going to try again to communicate with him, but this time through like written language. Like he's gonna try writing on something and showing it to him. Probably in common.
It won't notice or respond. It doesn't seem to care.
Okay. You're gonna examine the surrounding area for anything besides the attendant and the portals.
It is
Because you
it
kinda
is an
lost
endless
where you're-
expanse of white and nothing else.
Okay. He's gonna try and remember what he did, if this is a memory.
It does not seem to be a memory of any sort.
Okay.
But you see your home in front of you.
Alright. Heracles is in indecision because either he could stay here and avoid hurting whatever this, or I don't know what he did for the first time, but he could stay here or he could try one of these portals. Probably going to I think given enough time, he'll try and leave again.
Okay. And on this second time, the attendant is going to begin to convulse again, but this time a mouth will rip open, flayed like it's dough being ripped, jagged silver teeth glinting. And as you try to move through a portal, it's going to release this earth-shaking scream, the vibration shattering surrounding portals. And it's going to it's going to stand up. Its previous form was highly deceptive as it rises to 15 feet tall. A massive clawed hand reaches down to grab you, forcing you to the ground to crush you. The reality of this place beginning to fracture into prismatic light. And as darkness takes you, you wake up and you find yourself once again staring down in your own shadow in this vast gray expanse surrounded by flames. As he draws his sword. Roll for initiative. Okay, you're up first.
All right. He realizes can't really get to him in time, so he's going to do the dodge action since he can't, reach him with his only weapon.
Okay.
Yeah. You're gonna try and get him to run at him.
Alright, so are you not moving?
The shadow, I mean. Yeah, I'm gonna not move.
Okay. Well, on its turn, it's going to move forward 30 feet, and it's going to hold its action for... And it'll hold its action.
Alright.
And then end its turn.
I'm gonna run forward and guess it's gonna trigger its action.
Okay. It's going to attack twice. So 20 and a 14, dealing 11 total psychic damage.
I'm going to bonus action fighting spirit, and I'm going to attack twice.
Okay.
I'm gonna use a luck point on that. Yeah,
Okay.
Okay. This is my second attack. I'm gonna use another luck point because what the fuck is going on? Why can't I hit this guy?
Yeah, that hits.
Finally hit. Okay, that's 10 damage.
Okay.
And wait. I remember. I still have the fire gauntlet thing, so that means it does an additional 1d6 fire damage.
All right. Okay. Well, this thing is going to. Is that your turn?
Wait, I have action search. I'm gonna action search.
Okay.
Action search. Let's see. I see. Only one more hit. That's 5. Wait. Great, what's it called? Great weapon combat. Be a 9.
Sorry. What are you using?
Great weapon combat. I mean, great weapon, whatever it's called. And it rerolls ones. I mean, ones and twos
Where is that?
on heavy weapon. Heracles. It says in features and traits, fighting style, great weapon fighting. You can reroll a 1 or 2 on damage dice with melee weapons wielded with 2 hands.
Okay.
So that's 14 damage, I think. Oh, wait. Yeah.
I'm not seeing it on your character sheet. Where is it?
It's the features and traits, fighting style. You adopt a fighting style specialty.
Yeah, I see protection.
Uh,
Did you change it?
on mine it says great weapon. Yeah.
This is what I see.
Oh, okay. It's fine. If I don't have it,
Yeah,
So,
I mean that's just
10.
that's just what I'm seeing because I'm using your character sheet for this.
Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, 10. If it's not there, then it's just 10.
Okay. Plus.
10 damage. And that's my turn.
Plus.
Uh,
Is it the 5 plus the 5?
Plus 5.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Plus 5 plus 5, so 10.
Okay. All right. Well, it's going to go ahead and take its turn. It's going to use the It actually doesn't have that because I have it set in different ways. It's just going to make 2 attacks. Oh, it's going to miss the first one. It's going to miss the second one. Fantastic. All right. It's your turn.
Going to use another fighting spirit. Hopefully it allows me to hit this time.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 25, and then plus 2d6. So 35? Yeah, 35.
All right. Okay. Anything else you're doing with your turn?
I think that's it.
Okay. It's gonna strike at you twice. It's gonna take 1d4 damage on that second attack. So maximum embarrassment damage for it, and then it's going to do 14 psychic damage to you.
14. Is that in its turn?
Yeah, it's gonna be that's its turn.
Okay. I'm gonna use my last fighting spirit.
All right. Yeah, that hits.
That's 15 plus 5, 21.
All right. You can tell that it's you are looking rather beat up. Regardless, it'll try to strike you twice again. It's going to miss the second one, as it does 12 psychic damage to you.
Alright. Going to try and hit it twice without advantage.
All right, second one hits.
I'm going to, yeah, okay. Great sword.
All right.
That's...
It's got 1 HP. Like, you know, you defeat
Okay.
it. So as the second strike lands, you see this shadow fall and land on the ground without so much as a sound before it begins to crumble away and dissipate and sliding off into the fog like water as the lights around you darken, leaving you alone. And with that, we will end the session. You guys are going to level up. I believe you guys are leveling up. Unless you guys already had a level up. Hang on.
Well, I'm level 5.
Yeah, so you
So
should
I
not.
don't
You
know
shouldn't be.
about
You shouldn't be ahead of the party. So you're not leveling up. But
Guess who is now?
Ross should be leveled up. Yep, Ross levels up. But Heracles, you do get to add 1 point into whatever stat you want. And same thing with you, Ross. So you gain 1 attribute point to use wherever you want, in whatever category you want.
That's juicy. Thank you.
Okay, so you can add it to any of those 6 spots, and then I will be coming up with individual feats for you to have. So keep your eyes open for a DM from me, and I will be sending you a special feat that you got for completing these trials, for this particular trial.
Okay.
So, and with that, I'm going to go ahead and end the session here. For those of you that stopped by, thank you so much. I know this was a short session, but we also just, this was mainly focused on just these 2. So, in any case, we'll go ahead and end the stream here. Have a wonderful night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.